If you're wondering what the difference is between this and that versus in this and that, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. The difference between this and that lies in their proximity and the way they are used to refer to objects, people, or ideas. On the other hand, difference in this and that is not a commonly used phrase, and its meaning would depend on the context in which it is used. Let's explore both distinctions. This and that. This refers to something that is physically closer to the speaker or is being discussed in the immediate context. It indicates proximity in time, place, or relevance. Example: I like this book. The book is close to the speaker or being discussed in the present context. I want to buy this dress. The dress is physically close to the speaker or being discussed in the present context. That refers to something that is physically farther from the speaker or is being discussed outside of the immediate context. It indicates a greater distance in time, place, or relevance. Example: that house is beautiful. The house is located farther away from the speaker or is being discussed in a different context. Look at that beautiful sunset. The sunset is physically distant from the speaker or being discussed in a different context. Difference in this and that. The phrase, difference in this and that, is not a standard or widely used phrase in English. Its meaning would depend on the specific context in which it is used. If it is meant to compare or contrast two objects, ideas, or concepts represented by this and that, the phrase would typically be expressed as the difference between this and that. Example: can you explain the difference between this book and that book? What's the difference between this car and that car? In this case, the speaker wants to know the contrasts between the two cars. Without further context, it is challenging to determine the exact meaning or intended use of difference in this and that. It is often used when discussing distinctions or variances between two items. By using the phrase, difference between this and that, you can indicate a comparison or contrast between two specific things. In general, this and that are used to distinguish proximity or relevance, while difference in this and that is not a common phrase and would require specific context to understand its intended meaning. If you found this video interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let us know if we missed anything in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future.